Hi girls, welcome back to Glam-me-up. Today I'm going to be showing you my updated foundation routine. I've already done one of these videos, so I will link that below so you guys can check it out. That was using a liquid foundation and it was drugstore, so if you want to see how I do the liquid, then definitely check that out. This time I'm going to be using a powder foundation. It's the Bare Minerals Matte. It's my favorite foundation ever. It's perfect for oily skin or if it's summertime or anything like that. But I have dry skin and it's winter, so I still love it and I think it works for everyone. And it's great coverage. It looks very, very natural. This is a really good foundation routine if you don't want to look like you're wearing cakey makeup or anything, because you can't even tell that you're wearing foundation when you have this on. This is the foundation that I used in my no makeup routine, so I'll also link that below if you guys want to check that out as well. It's very natural and it has really good coverage, so this is great if you've got acne prone skin or if you do have acne. It's not going to clog up your pores because it's a powder foundation, so it just kind of sits on the surface. It doesn't soak into your skin like a liquid foundation. I cannot tell you how much liquid foundation is not good for your skin. It clogs up your pores really bad. I do have a problem with clogged pores like around this area and around my nose and my chin, but I've definitely noticed a huge difference after using this for a long time that they've went away. So it is a bit pricey. It can range anywhere from $25 to $30, maybe $32, but you get 6 grams of product, so you get a lot of stuff in here. You don't need that much at all. Just a tiny dusting over your brush to cover an entire side of your face. It doesn't take hardly any, and it does last you a long time. So I think it's definitely worth it. If I were to invest in one expensive beauty product, it would definitely be foundation, because I think it's essential, because you want to take care of your skin, but you also want to have coverage and your skin look great. So I think this is something that's definitely worth investing in, and I like to get it off Amazon. I will link where you can get it below, and it will be on my blog, because you can get it for a few dollars cheaper, and you can find like a coupon code or something with it too. So I always just check around and see where I can order it the cheapest, but I hardly ever order these. Like, I have been through a lot of them, but I've been using it for a really long time. Even when I did my last foundation routine, I had been using this too. I kind of switched back and forth because I was testing out the liquid and all that kind of stuff, but I still always go back to this stuff whenever I try a new foundation. It's just really great. So if you've tried Bare Minerals before and you didn't like it, it's probably because you tried the old version. If you tried it a long time ago, they've reformulated it since then, and also they've come out with a matte version, which I definitely recommend over the original. The matte is much better. I don't talk about this foundation too much just because I wanted to do this video, so if you're wondering like, well, why haven't you really mentioned it before, that's because I wanted to do a foundation routine where I kind of explained all of it. So it's kind of like a review on this as well. So I'll show you guys pictures and everything so you can see really how it performs in a before and after right here, and then also on my blog as well. So let's go ahead and get into it, and leave me your comments and thoughts below, and check out my blog for all the links as well. The first thing you want to do is always use a hand sanitizer if you're going to be touching your face, because you don't want to transfer any germs or bacteria. Now I'm going to be using a L'Oreal Studio Secret Magic Perfecting Primer, and this is my favorite primer ever. It's so silky smooth. It's like a light pink creamy consistency, and I'm zooming in here so you can really see what it does to your skin. It really just mattifies it and smooths out any fine lines or pores or anything. It really just makes for a great base or to put your foundation on over top, especially if you're using mineral foundation. You want to always use a primer so it'll stick better. Make sure you distribute this evenly all over your face and really smooth it out, because you don't want the you don't want the foundation to stick in certain spots and not in others. I have 2 favorite concealers. One of them is the Hard Candy Glam-me-upxo, and then the MAC Studio Finish one. I have the Glam-me-upxo one, my color is in light, but I actually just have this one in medium, and then NC20 for the concealer. So I'm just going to be taking a blending brush and then applying some of the Hard Candy concealer and blending that underneath my eyes. Now I'm going to take some of the MAC one and dab it a little bit over top just to conceal a little bit more, and this color matches me better, so I'm just putting a little bit over top. If you have bad under eye circles, I recommend either using 2 different concealers or just layering it up. And then I'm going to take a concealer brush and conceal any blemishes with the MAC one, because I like this one better for concealing blemishes because it has a better consistency. It kind of sticks better to your skin. So I'm just going around and blending it out with my finger and applying it really light. So like applying it to my eyelids just to conceal any of the veins or redness if I'm not going to be wearing eyeshadow. Now for the foundation, I like to tap off some of it so it's not too much in the lid, and you can see that's only a small amount in there, and that's all you need. I'm taking an e.l.f. powder brush and just swirling it around in there, and then you tap off any of the extra. You have to swirl it though so it gets distributed evenly. I like to start right underneath my eye and around my eye because that's the part that for me that needs the most coverage, and then also on my cheeks and stuff. So I like to start on one side of my face, on my eye, and then on my cheek, and blending it down to my jawline and then just all over my face. If I zoom in here, you can really see how good of a coverage it is, and it's really nice to put the concealer on first because you want to set it with your powder. So I like to just apply the concealer first and then the foundation, and then I end up going back if any places still need coverage. Taking this brush that came with my foundation, I'm not sure the brush name, but I'll look it up. And it's just a flat synthetic brush, and I'm going over the part that I concealed with this. And you can also use this foundation as a concealer if you apply it with this brush because it really packs it on nicely, and it even covers better than regular concealer sometimes because it's a powder. I'm just blending the foundation down my neck just so it all blends nicely. Here is a before and after picture. This is before bronzer and blush, so this is just what the concealer and the foundation does. Now I'm taking NYC Sunny Bronzer on an angled contour brush, and I'm just contouring my cheeks very, very lightly and blending it out. I also go down my jawline and up across my temples and on my forehead and down my nose some. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Kabuki brush and use this to blend it down my neck. I like putting bronzer on my neck just so it all blends, and then also some on my chest and my collarbone. Now for blush, I'm going to be using my favorite blush, and this is NYX Cream Blush in Boho Chic, and it's a very nice pink color, and it goes nicely with my skin tone, and I really love the dewy finish of it. I'm just using a duo fiber brush to apply this. I find that works best and really blends it out nicely with like a nice airbrush look. This actually goes really nicely with powder foundation because the powder foundation is pretty matte, and this gives you a nice sheen. For a little extra highlight, I'm taking my Revlon Color Stay Mineral Brightening Powder, and this one's in Brighten, and I'm just applying this to my cheekbones with an e.l.f. blush brush, and just the tops of my cheekbones, underneath my eyebrows, and above my eyebrows, like on top of my temples and stuff, and that really highlights your face. I also go down my nose a little bit and a little on my Cupid's bow just to really brighten the center of my face. It just gives your face a really nice three-dimensional look. Now I'm just going to blend all that out with the Kabuki brush very lightly. You don't want to wipe off the product though. Now I would normally go onto my eyebrows now and then my eyes, and we're finished, and that's all you have to do, and it's very simple, and it's great coverage with this foundation, and it doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of foundation at all. Thank you guys for watching. Bye everybody.